A double-header of aerials took place in Le Relais in Canada this weekend. The resort, 15 minutes from Quebec City, hosting for the second year in a row, always brings out lots of fans looking to enjoy world-class aerial skiing. Home favourite Marianne Thénault from Canada took Final 1 with a double full, and then it was on to Final 2 where the medals were at stake, and she landed a full double full, her most difficult trick, to take the win with a 96.23 and delight the local fans here in Quebec. Ashley Caldwell, competing in her first event since March 2022, threw down the same trick as Marianne Thénault but couldn't quite match it, scoring 92 to take second. Third went to Anastasia Novosad from Ukraine, her second career podium finish. A second World Cup win in the career of Marianne Thénault, her first since Almaty in 2021, and this time in front of home fans and family. She now leads the World Cup Tour standings with 180 points. In the men's event, the standout skier was Quinn Dellinger from the USA. His first time in big finals, and he delivered. An outstanding double full brought him 122.62 points, and the 20-year-old took home his very first World Cup win. A flawless performance from the young American aerial skier. Second place on the day going to the experienced Swiss skier Noé Roth with a full double full, and third to Dmitry Kotovsky from Ukraine with a full double, a career best result for him. All smiles on the top step of the podium for Quinn Dellinger as he takes his very first World Cup win and moves into third in the World Cup standings. Noé Roth from Switzerland currently the leader on 160 World Cup points. On day 2 of competition, the conditions were the same. The crowd was still expectant, and another entertaining World Cup aerials contest took place. Laura Peel from Australia has been pushing it all season long. She's the only female athlete going for the triples, but it hasn't quite worked until today. It finally clicked. She landed a beautiful late full to come through and take the win here in Le Relais, Canada, scoring 109.15 points, putting her well clear of the rest of the field. Second place went to Ashley Caldwell from the USA, the 2017 World Champion, landing a full double with third going to Anastasia Novosad, scoring 90.59 points for her double full. In the women's aerial standings after 3 of 6 events, Marianne Thénault leads the way on 195 points, 13 points clear of Danielle Scott from Australia, with Ashley Caldwell 35 points further back, with 3 World Cups still to go. World Cup win number 8 for Laura Peel from Australia, and her 20th individual podium for the 2-time world champion. She finds the form ahead of the World Championships in Bakuriani, Georgia. In an entertaining men's event, Noé Roth of Switzerland delivered to take his first World Cup win of the season. Roth led from start to finish and landed a double full to score 124.43 to take the win and cement his place at the top of the World Cup standings. Flawless execution, the name of the game for Noé Roth. Dmitry Kotovsky from Ukraine was on the podium again with 119.91 for his full double for second, and Christopher Lillis from the USA took third with 118.55 for his double full. With 3 events to go on the World Cup Tour, Noé Roth leads the standings by 102 points from Werner and 105 points from Lillis. With 300 points left to play for, consistent skiing from the Swiss athlete could bring him the Crystal Globe. A delighted Noé Roth taking the victory and standing on the top step of the podium for his very third career win, and it came here in Le Relais, Canada after a truly stunning performance. After a successful pair of competitions in Le Relais, Canada, the Aerials World Cup Tour heads to Deer Valley, Utah in the USA on the 3rd of February. Don't forget to download the FIS app for all the latest news, results and standings from the World Cup Tour.